Welcome to Taskmill Christmas Tale. I bring you greetings from Korvatunturi. As we all know, that's the only place where the real Santa lives with his wife and with the elves. And there he has a workshop where all the presents for all the kids are prepared for the Christmas Eve. We go back to beginning of September. Um, It should be the busiest time of the year. We should hear uh, noises of work. We should hear some clings and clangs. But instead, it's really quiet in here. That's strange. What is really happening? I wonder. Where are the teams? The teams should be finalizing the gifts for the kids right now. Instead, the machine just stopped. So nothing's working, and the teams are not preparing the gifts at all. Has Grinch stolen the Christmas again? Oh, we find the teams. One of the teams is playing the twister, and another one is feeding the reindeer. That's not Rudolph the Red-Nosed. I'm not sure which one that is. They look so similar, the rest. But it appears that the team's backlog is just empty. There's nothing for the teams to do right now. But they have shelves full of stuff. Unfortunately, it's stuff that is not finished. So we can't really ship it to the children. We have some unfinished dolls, some doll parts, some electric cables, some blanks there. But we have nothing done. Nothing we can ship to the customers, I mean the kids. Very weird situation. Our Pinky Tobel decides to find out what's really happening behind the scenes. What's going on? She finds a gang of head elves buried under the sheet of paper. There's just sounds of sighing and desperate mourning because the head elves just don't know where to start from. The scout elves have been late, so they have all appeared to the Korvatunturi at the same time. You know, there's been some broken trains and snowstorms and stuff like that, so they are delayed and they have just arrived. Over there, we have the strategy for this year. So everything needs to be eco-friendly and climate-friendly and durable and, you know, all the kind of things. So we don't build anything crap, just good stuff. Over there, we have the lists of the kids who have been naughty and who have been nice. Over there, we have the letters from the children with their wish lists. What do they like? And over there, we have some feedback from the products from last year. So there are some things that we need to change for this year. But where do we start from? There's so much stuff here. It's impossible. What if we just, you know, do one thing for the kids? Only one present for all. Maybe like a scooter or a book. But no, that's not good. Babies don't really ride scooters, and I would believe that the taste of a baby and a 17-year-old for books might be quite different. So maybe this doesn't work that well. We really need to clear this mess. Maybe we should invite the line elves who are managing the production lines. So maybe we should get them to help us so that we can clear this mess a bit sooner. And that's what is done. The line elves arrive, and also the digi elf, who is able to turn the piles of paper into a digital tool. Just like that. This is Korvatunturi, anything is possible here. And so you can do some data mining with that, and suddenly you get a bit more clarity that this is kid who has been naughty, and this is the wish list, and this kid has been nice, and this is their wish list. So suddenly we are starting to find the priorities. So we start to find what we really need to be building. Don't worry if you don't understand this, it's elf language because we don't really want to give it away to any outsiders who and what is the things that we will be building, what kind of things we will be shipping after this year. So now we are getting somewhere. Now we have a list that we dare to show to the elf teams. So that's good. But that's not quite enough yet. We also need to see what kind of dependencies we might have, because if we want to build a toy train, a real working toy train with tracks, we need work from two teams. We need the work from the wood toys team and the electric toys team. And if we go a little bit further back, so with the tracks, first we need to decide what kind of tree we want to use. Do we want to use birch, which is very hard but heavy, or maybe a Christmas tree? We need to cut the tree, we need to dry the tree, and then make planks out of it, and only then we can start working on the tracks. And the same way on the electric toys team. So we need the wires and we need the parts, so we can put together a train. And then we have a full train, maybe. There's another thing that we need to notice. So we need to understand the integration points. So if the width of the tracks is like this, like 10 centimeters, and wheels on the train are about 2.5 centimeters, it's not going to be a train that kids can play with. Well, not on the tracks anyway. So what we need to understand early enough the integration points and have the agreement what is the track width, so that we can get the tracks right and the train right, and we can get a real working toy out of it. But now that we have a lot of things already, but the backlog is long, so I think it's best that we call the real building teams to help us. So let's get the teams here, let's show them the backlog, and let them plan how much work they can do. Since we have a lot of teams and we have a lot of dependencies between the teams, we take into use a visual view to the plan. So here we have the teams. We have the book team and the wood toys team and the electric toys team and the sports equipment team and the doll team and some others that are not visible right now here. And then we have the weeks that we have left. So we are taking 2 weeks sprints, and those are the weeks that we have left before the Christmas Eve. So the Santa here marks the Christmas Eve. It's very simple for the book team. They don't have any dependencies, so they can just do their own work. But with the wood toys team, they have the dependency with the electric toy team. So we have marked the dependency with the red line there, so that we can see in which order the team should be doing the work. And teams have agreed themselves who does what and when. During the planning, we notice, however, that we have way too many things in the priority list. We can't really complete everything. It's not going to work. So we need to rethink what we need to build. And we reprioritize so that every kid will get at least that one present. And with that reprioritized list and reprioritized work, the teams are quite happy. Now we can see that we can complete everything that we have planned. So it looks like a plan. Yes, teams are happy. They finally know what they should be building and they are eager to get to work. So the production lines are started again and we're getting actually finished products out of them. So we're getting things done and not just partial products to the shelf. Hey, this is looking great. Everyone is happy, and we have the happy working noises around Korvatunturi, and we have the cling and clang there. So the teams are just happily working. In a couple of weeks, it's time to check where we are, if we are still within our plan. So we invite all the elves to one place to see what we have achieved so far and if we can accomplish everything that we have on the plan. And each team presents the toys that they have been building so far. And here we have a presentation of an agile cat. And when we look at it closely, we notice that we can see the little seams there, and there's something red on the tail as well. So we need a little bit more sanding on it, and then it looks great. And as it's a cat, it does need a whiskers, but it's easy just to paint it over the cat the same way the eyes have been painted. So after that, it will be perfect. So now we have inspected what we have achieved. We have gotten the feedback for the products, and now we can finalize them, make them great for the kids. And so the sledge starts to fill up. As you know, this is Korvatunturi, and you know the sledge is the magic one. It can fit all the gifts for all the children in the world. So even though it looks like it's overflowing, it's really not. It can handle all that. Yes, we are getting the gifts done in time, and everybody is happy, and the Christmas is saved. And so Santa leaves and delivers the gifts to all the children, eats his stomach full of gingerbread and milk, and everybody is having a jolly Christmas. But that's not the end of this story. As we have done a great job, we have achieved a huge amount of work in a short time. We have done great. So after Santa returns, it's time to invite all the elves to have a good Christmas party themselves to celebrate all the success and all the great things that we have achieved so far. Merry Christmas.